Hello, everybody. Welcome back up here. And I want to say thank you and welcome to the new subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully, this report helps you in your life. I'm a little bit under the weather, a little bit cold, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm talking to my nose for it, but I'm on a good way for it. And I'm gonna talk about some stuff. Uh, the full moon is in upon us and I'm gonna be making that report. But if you watch the new moon at Virgo to a full moon and Pisces report, I said something very important in there. It's gonna be kind of like a tied it up into the today's report. In that picture that it just right now it's coming up on your screen, you see on it that boy that it's kind of like getting into the moon, okay, within shining the light and all this kind of like a fogginess, darkness, and so on and so on. It is about to figure it out what the situations are within all these positions of finding your true self, what the truth is, finding, removing the illusions at the end, and kind of like that life that you want is going to require new you, but do you know who you are? And here through that oppositions in there within the moon, it's going to come, it's going to trigger exactly that, because if you don't know who you are, you don't know what makes you sick. So maybe that is a this kind of like a things that you pick it up from everybody was as an energies. You pick it up some stuff from all over, friends, family, through life partners, through everything, and so on and so on. And all this energy that it's gonna come in today to it is gonna be following from this energies in the past few days that we have to Aquarius, that you understand you gotta take the new road. You gotta understand, you understanding now, you're not aware of. It's not only understand, but you're also aware of, I hope, that cannot continue the old way. And you have to seek what the old way is. And the old way it is in Pisces. Going on through this duality within Pisces, getting it into those energies, and through this is gonna be taking you this. Excuse me. Is gonna take you to this deep lightening up your path, which is sick. And that path, though, is going to be shining the light through the fog. And this is going to be today, this energy, okay? You finding your true self in there, you picking up the light of the intuitions from within you, and keep going it forward by seeing it. That some of the stuff in your life, you just pick it up from others. Some of the stuff that you're dealing with in you, they belong to others. They were infused to you. Realizing they're not yours. And then you remove all that stuff because everyone told you what to be and what you should be and how it should be and so on and so on. And you're kind of like developing this kind of like a personality of according to somebody else's. But that somebody else's could have a fears, that somebody else's could have internal pressures in there. And now that's what you are. But what you are is not what it is. You're soul here, you're spirit here on earth, and you're deserving this. So this is going to be a kind of like a very interesting, strange period, and it's going to be a highly helpful. All right, with that being said, going on through the hours in there, as you see it down below, right in here, the moon, it is end of Aquarius when you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it is Monday. Those energies of this healing part is exactly what I just said. You cannot heal if you don't understand for it. Can you imagine that you got a virus from somebody else and now you've been living with this virus and you're thinking it's you? take that virus out. And this is what this moon, the intuition, is going to be working out in this. It's going to be getting it there. Chiron, which is you to realize the self healing inside of you, discovering within yourself. But you have to dig in deep. In order you to dig deep, where you have to dig deep? Oh, you have to dig it in your soul. Oh, you have to dig it in your spirit. Where that is? Pisces. Okay, you have to go through this Pisceans kind of like a depth from within yourself, where we have Saturn and we have Neptune, but we're going to be dealing with that in 24 hours from now with Saturn. But that energy of the full moon is going to start coming up and telling you what the guidance will be as the picture, as I said. All right, 8 o'clock, the energy's kind of like following itself, and especially with this Lilith stuck in a Libra, relationships, Mars, and all this kind of like what it's preventing me, and so on and so on. I'm tired of talking about this Mars and Cancer. Be mindful for this kind of like old triggers are coming back, and so on and so on. And you're kind of like walking into the magical circle of hell. And to that magical circle of hell between what I am, my relationships, and the family, and so on, you're going to feel like it's not the proper time, it's not the proper situation. Yes, it's not. But you have to communicate it, what it's not to what it is. And that's how you have to do it. But it's tied up to that process of the full moon. Because if you go in a relationship without knowing who you really are, you have to play the game of the theater, putting a face mask in front of you and so on. You have to turn your back on that face mask, turn it back on everything that is in your past in there, and facing forward and go with this. And this is going to be some lots of challenges with that. So in the next hour, we are going to have Venus is going to be rising in the horizon. Powerful energy, the power of love and the growth. This is what you're looking at forward. You're going forward with that energies. As the moon is going in, the moon is currently under the square of Uranus. The universe kind of like, I'm suppressing your intuition of these energies, because currently, in order to work with me, okay, you have to do something else. You have to pay attention in you. What are you going to do if I don't exist, the universe doesn't exist, and so on and so on? We have to depend on that. Yourself. Okay, what makes you sick is you. What can heal you is you. So with that intense energy in there, the love and the moon that it's trining right now, Mars, and Venus is trining the moon, that is a how you're going to be able to resolve this family understanding. In the family, you have to be the truth to you with the truth of somebody, and that's how you have true relationship based out of the truth of two people who they really are, not what they pretend, not what they face mask in the relationship, not for keeping it quiet, but understanding the awareness of the actions that it's going. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Next hour, 10 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be at Leo. This is the part of growth. Very powerful energies. That is how you're going to find out. You to develop the you to develop the strength and the power to going forward. This is the hour that you're like, okay, I gotta figure this out. I can't be anymore putting my face masks. I can't be putting up and pushing the issues. I can create situations so I don't deal with the issue. Enough is enough. And this is coming under the divine guidance from Neptune, and so you're gonna see when a Venus comes in here, you're gonna feel in it that positive changes in there. that is going to developing a lot of internal balance for, but you have to face the challenges of transformation. Something has not been done. Okay, something has not been properly taught, done, resolved, understood, aware of, and so on and so on. And this is why when a Pluto is coming back at Capricorn, it says like something cardinal has not been done. And one of the part that is cardinally not done, you do not took your time to find who you really are. Are you paying attention that you are looking at inside of you, that you're searching for who you really are? And now that full moon is going to be exactly this, coming to the consciousness that you're going to be seeking it, who you truly are. All right, more courage is coming, and that it's coming from Venus. Powerful energies with the midheaven that is at Leo, that is a connecting with Chiron, and this is getting into those patterns inside of it and based out of love. Do it with love. Whatever you're going in there, maybe it changes. Maybe you're finding things wrong within you. Maybe you're finding things about what you had within you was actually not yours, or so on, so on, so on. You'll discover a lot of things today. You're gonna begin to discovering a lot of things today because there were there within you, but you haven't paid really attention to it. Now they're rising into the surface. They're calling the shots to comes out, and you may find out a lot of things in there, good, bad, or ugly. Doing it with love. Put that love in these unhealed wounds or these unhealed discoveries, these new discoveries of your new self. You put the love towards your new self. That is what the new self is going to be, understanding the truth and living it a true life, whatever it is. But before you going into a life like that, guess what? You made it a plant on the base of whatever other people tell you, so on and so on. Now you're developing your new true self, then guess what? You're going to create a plan of a life based of the true self, which is different. But during that transition process, which is right now, it's going on worldwide, in there, is calling you to do it with love. Stop doing this hatred, these things in there. And Chiron opposing Venus is going to trigger exactly this. Because developing your personality is going to be developing the life. Because if you're confused personality, you're going to go through all these nightmares within for it, like a Mars right now. It is squaring Lilith into the nuts, and he is at Cancer, and you're like, what is not the things that are working in the earth? It's not only in the personal life and the personal family and the family of others, it's also in the world. We're all one big family. We're all living in the same big casa or a house called Earth. Okay, so with this situations, things are gonna comes in very good positions, but don't fight the universe at this time, because that oppositions of Leo towards the moon and the squaring with Uranus is gonna be like, what can you do without the universe is present? Who you have to depend within you, because if you create codependency in the universe, it's still not you. You're supposed to have a interdependence with the universe. You give and take. So like relationship with the person you love, your best friend, your best pal, right? So this is about that love we're talking about, balanced love. All right. Next hour, we're talking about the midheaven is at Virgo, divine energies with the North Node. Yes, you're facing it. You know that you have to take a new road no matter what. The ascendant is a very very beautiful yacht with the Jupiter and Chiron. Of course, after you heal things inside of you, guess what happens? You grow, you mature, you understand. You're like, oh my God, I got this, and so on. That is happiness, guys. Okay, that is happiness. But you find it the happiness where? In the depth of the subconscious. Those are the gifts. Those are the inner powers of the soul that you didn't even know that you had. You see, you're not only discovering the bullshit within your higher self, hidden in there that you think you have. You're also discovering things that are good, powerful, they're movable, right? Let them out on the surface. Let them get in. And when you do with that and what caused them to suppress them in you, now that growth is coming. Now that powerful growth of that the new person of who you really are, it's coming out. And that is your own power. Powerful stuff, guys. Powerful stuff. All right, 1 o'clock authority time. You're going to be working on it of what I need to do, what it's suppressing me, what is the issues, the challenges, and so on. But the sun, it is in the beautiful energies with Uranus, with Pluto. Yes, you're authorizing that transformation right now because you understand that healing of the earth, of the physical body, the physical energies, it comes in from where? What you've been thinking, from your mind, from your processes, your thought patterns, your behavior, your belief system. You're understanding this now. But you understand it's a time for what? Time for change. A lot of divine energies is gonna comes in later on, but right now this power of the universe it comes in. You're understanding these correlations between you and the rest of the universe. It's not only you living. If you're realizing you're living on the earth, you're living within a solar system, but you're also a part of this huge thing called universe. You're this part of this whole energies in there. And there is no limits in there. Why would you put a limits in you? But you have to be put limits in there as what is about to be as a healthy boundaries. One of the healthy boundaries is don't go back. Don't repeat cycles. And as at the moon, it's going to be going into a Pisces already at this time for the ascendant that is at the Sag. It's going to be squaring this and it's squaring Uranus. Do you find the universe? I said that before. You're not going to win. I have not found anybody that win over the universe. You cannot win. You can only cooperate, coexist with that. You cannot own it. It's impossible to own it. It's not something you can put up in your pocket and it's like, oh yeah, it's mine. No. The universe is created and created you to create. That's what it is. And you have to cooperate with the universe to create the happiest thing in your life. What is the happiest thing in your life? You to embody your soul, your true self, and you to live this experience of the soul and the body in there. Yourself here on earth. Simple. But you need not ask yourself in there. And now when you ask yourself who you really are, what would the answer will be lies within you. Just don't go out there and tell me, well, I am a this and this and that and so on and so on. I'm the profession. I am, that's not who you are. Your soul. You're going to find it out in there. All right. Troubles in the paradise. Midheaven is with Lilith squaring Mars, and Mars is squaring the North Node. A lot of problems, a lot of things. OMG. Yeah, but you're going to be finding out the informations, inspirations, material situations. How that this doesn't help you to get from here to here. What do you need? You need something else. You need some art, you need some study, you need some informations, you need to have these expressions this is there. You need to be friendly with other people. And you see it. Don't take things personally, but you also have to communicate. Are you not communicating about what's going on inside of you? Are you hiding your true self inside of you? Because if the people find the truth about you, will they work with you? And here is your fears kicked in. Because what you think about your true self, and there it's hidden. You're hiding it, even from yourself, even from within you, because of the fear that you're not going to be accepted. And here is the challenges. Is the Mars going to be accepted in the family? Is the Mars going to accept things on it? And the moon, it is trining Mars and tells them, yeah, you can be accepted as long as you know who you are. I'm going to help you to find who you are. I'm going to remind you who you are. I want to remind you for who you really are. What did you came in there? And the intuition is going to lead you into that point. It's the same thing as the picture that was given on the front that holds that balloon and as the moon, but keeps going forward. But guess what? He's wearing that Buddhist robe of finding the true self. Powerful stuff, guys. I don't know, but I feel like I'm on fire with this. Here is 3 o'clock. We talk about these particular energies of Neptune and Uranus with that yacht. As I'm saying, Venus is going to come in pretty soon here. You're going to be finding this. And as you are going to be finding this situations in there, this is what it's going to present it to you to start working on that. Okay? Start knowing who you really are. Start being in the truth. Start living into this, what is you. I didn't say it to be selfish. I don't want to say that you have to be independent in yourself and so on and so on. And what I'm saying is take your time. Find who you are. Find who you really are. All right. Yeah. It's not easy to find who you are, right? And there's challenges of midheaven is going to helping in there through the communications. That midheaven, there is a Scorpio. It's powerful energies with Mercury. Mercury is it is trining the ascendant. The ascendant goes back into the moon. And without energy, that energy is going to Mars. It goes back into Mercury. Communications has always been the key. But communications with others reflecting to the communications from within yourself. Here is that energies in there that how you talk to yourself or what the conversations from within yourselves are with your thoughts to it is, are you harming yourself from the lower self and feeling these energies of I have to do this, I have to, so I can survive. Or you have this true self within yourself, it's a higher self that comes in. It's like, let's find a solution between have to and who I am. There's gonna be some this internal challenges there. Be mindful about those intense energies because this can trigger really this intensity. Is like, oh, I cannot build the life, oh, I cannot build the family, oh, the past is repeating itself and so on and so on. Yeah, it's going to be there because it's going to show you like you're not evolving, you're going to repeat the cycle. Or it's going to be triggered. And this is that transformations that is coming. You already saw it in the past 2 days. You ask for asking shall receive. Now you have to act though. This is the hour that I'm talking about of these transformations, and it's rising up here. That is the ascendant with Pluto. You see it in the chart, how the energy is affecting everything here. It's kind of like a transformations is underway, the transformations is under control, and everything has to be, yeah, don't freaking out. Don't go in there and so on. This power of the midheaven, there is at Scorpio, yes, it's going to be facing the universe. And it's squaring the moon. Your kind of like aggravations towards the universe can be really triggered. Those using that aggravations energies in there, you cannot do anything else except trigger the dark night of the soul. The universe can't really reset you in there because of so much anger of all this. And it's going to say, oh, here, how you going to change, how you going to live your happy life. You don't have to hate me for it. Just because you have limits and situations and you are grasping for the life, for existence, to survival in there. And I'm trying to tell you that you can have even better life, so you don't have to struggle with this. And you're mad at me. And this is what this energy here right now, it's retrograde. Or the powerful transformations are coming, the authorities is understanding this, which is the sun. And as the moon is coming here, it is about this action, because the only positive energies there is what you're telling within yourself. Why did the most sportsmen, they talk, I'm the best to themselves? I can win, I can go there. They're pumping their consciousness on. Why the top soldier says, I'm going to win? Why? To pump themselves, to believe within themselves. But if you know who you really are, you really have to pump yourself up. Think about that. Because the power of the soul and the spirit inside of you is very powerful. You don't really have to. But you need to understand who you are. All right, 6 p.m. It's coming. Midheaven is at Sag, creating this, I don't want to talk about it, situations, and I don't want to think about it. Yeah, those things are intense, it's particularly right now that Mercury is beginning to opposing the moon and so on and so on. And Saturn is opposing Mercury. Oh boy, throat chakra, blockages. See, if you have the blockages of saying and or telling to yourself what the truth is, you don't have those blockages in there. But you can find the solutions. By understanding the blockages, you find the solutions. And that is going to come in from sextile link with the south node and trining the north node. Inner work that it's coming right now towards you. And it's a 6 p.m. probably at home and you're realizing, I cannot continue going on the same ways in there. I cannot continue going if I'm silent, I don't communicate, and I keep restricting this. Because when you keep the truth within you, begin to have this fight within yourself. Right? That internal fights. And now when you kind of like preventing this kind of like confrontations of talk of communications, guess what? You're preventing to have a fight in the outside world. What's going on the inside? You're in turmoil. You create your own hell that way. Some of you is going to realize this. But of course, that's going to lead to finding your true self. All right. Talking about the next hour, the midheaven is at Sag. Yeah, the authority. You're afraid of to be put the authority within you. You're afraid to go against the authority of others. You are afraid of limited and what can happen, what is the worst thing can happen, and so on and so on. Worst thing is happen if the whole universe gets destroyed, and it's gonna turn into a black hole, and then it's gonna be all calm and without energies, and there's gonna bubble, and then creates a new universe. That's the worst things can happen. At the end, that's the worst things that can happen. You have a power over this, you have your authority in there. Can you grasp too much and holding to the life that it's not really for you? You're grasping it in there. There's some triggers, and the universe is like, here, talk to me, connect to me, seize me. I have that authority. I can help you in your authority. I can help you to have the visions. From those visions, I can help you with the proper transformations. I can take you to fly. But you need to trust me. You don't trust the universe in there. You don't trust your true self. But do you know who is your true self? Do you really know who you are? Tough questions to answer, right? There for you guys. I'm working on myself to find my true self, and I'm so happy that I have that position some time to really spend time with me. Very beautiful investing in myself. Beautiful. All right, 8 o'clock work. You saw that work. It's coming because that energy was in the ascendant right in here. That's squaring and facing Mars and so on and so on. But here, the work is really communicate. You communicate with Mercury. Mercury is connecting with Mars. Mars is like, okay, I got it. I have to go through this step and find myself, and the job's going to get well done. I'm good. I'm happy. I can get in there. The other side, though, what is always happening to me? What is this aggravations that goes on in there? I don't see this. I don't see the proper family. I don't see this proper masculine's energies. And you boil the heat from in yourself. The ego says, oh, thank you. I was needing this. And now you're boiling. Why are you boiling is the question. Instead of operating from inner peace. You don't know who you are in your own powers. All right. 9 o'clock, midheaven is going to be there with Pluto. That is going to trigger the power of love and this energies of that's imbalanced. But as an ascendant goes to Uranus, the universe right now, it's going to be rising up. It says like, here it is. I gave you everything. I give you in your authority, giving you your transformations. I'm giving you things. All I have to do, dear love, look up to me so I can look up to you. You look up to the universe and let the universe point you out or remind you, because you already know. You already know. And now there is this divine energies from the south node that it comes into the moon. You're seeing it from the past. That what you knew of who you are was down in the shadow, hidden in there. Your light, your goodness within you. So you know that power of goodness inside of you that is so powerful, so grateful. Your desire to have good life, but not basing out of your needs, not basing out of your survival mode. It's about the goodness to come out, to perform it, to live it, to experience it as you truly, you know it from within yourself. Imagine, know it. Powerful discovery on this Pisces moon. All right, talking about 10 o'clock at night. this divine energy is gonna comes in with the South Node. A lot of reviews, a lot of digging into the deep. You gotta be careful with this being Lilith, but there is also here is the true Lilith, the truth within yourself, who you truly are. Stop is to telling you to stop put the truth of who you really are out into the world. You are suffering because your truth was kept within you and you had to show something else, something shadowy, something untruth into the world, just to fit in, just to be accepted. And now, because they don't know who you truly are, they don't understand the truth within you. Now you have problems within the truth within yourself, and leads down to the problem with the outer world. And you're suffering because of this. Who's causing it? You. What's the solution? To find your true self and who you really are. Where you can find it in the depth of the consciousness. The end part, the Pisces. This is psychic, spiritual thing inside of you. In there. Not on that survival face mask. Because if you're living with the face mask, what happens? Your personality stays within that face mask. Is that who you really are? You already know the answer. All right, a lot of mix and match at 11 o'clock, but the ascendant there is at Gemini is the ending that duality in there and start making these cardinal changes. You to accept inside of yourself what is coming. Saturn begins to be active with the South Node, exposing the secrets from the past in there. And as the moon, it comes in and starts traveling more and more towards it. That particular energy is going to come to be more and more powerful work is the midheaven and Aquarius. Reinventing yourself. You have to reinvent yourself from what you are told, what you have to be, what you must be, to what you really are. And when you're facing from what you really are to what you are told to be, and you think that's who you are, you need to do it with love. And this energy is right here, that midheaven 4. It's going to be very beautiful trine with Venus about the love. Venus is very well positioning with Jupiter in a Chiron. Yeah, you got to heal that. You got to heal the damage that was done from others to you. Others that told you who you are and what you are. Now, when you find out who you are, you have to be in the peace and love. Everything that happened of what you did, of who you were told to be. Because whoever told you who you ought to be is what their vision of their own self is, what they want to be. Okay? It has nothing to do with the truth. Because the ultimate truth is who you really are. And discovering who you really are is going to help you in your life. Because that's why you're living in the truth. Your true personality, true spirit, true soul that wants true life. And you want nothing else but having a truthful experience as a soul, as a spirit, as a heart, as a mind, as a body. And that is the ultimate happiness. Embodiment of the soul and living happily on the 3D. Okay, guys, but we are going to go through it. And I'm going to be making the report for the full moon. So stay on that. And if you have any questions, you can always message me or email me. It's my email up there. And wishing you good luck. Okay, wishing you good luck. Hopefully the things is gonna be working. Because we all deserve it to know who we are. And you owe it to yourself. Okay, guys? That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to give you the love and the light. I will see you in the next time.